Yo guys, what is up? It's Eratyx here, and today I actually have a little bit more of a depressing video. I know it's not fun to make these kinds of videos, it's not fun to make these kind of videos for anyone, but I did feel this needed to be addressed. Even if I am a smaller YouTuber, I need to put my 2 cents in. So basically what I'm here to talk to you guys about today is the death of professional Call of Duty player and YouTuber Fizerp, or Phil. Phil is his real name, and I'm just gonna call him Phil throughout this video because that's easier to say, and I think it's more respectful to call him by his real name. Anyway, basically what happened to Phil and his best friend was they were driving. I don't know if it was day, if it was night, I don't know when it was, I don't know where it was. They were driving and they had a collision with something. I don't know if it was a person, I don't know if it was an abiotic object, but nonetheless they did have a collision and it ended up killing both of them on impact, which is terrible. Nothing like that should happen to Phil, Marcellus, or anyone else really for that matter. Nobody really deserves to go out that way. It's just a horrible way to go out. But other than that, I did know people who knew Fizerp personally. I didn't know Phil personally, so I can't really say a whole lot about Phil because I honestly didn't know him as a person. But I do know people who did know him as a person and knew him as a player who are suffering from this now. And it's obviously it's terrible, and my condolences to everyone who knew him personally, his family, his friends. It's just a horrible thing to happen. But if you guys do want to support Phil and his family for their funeral costs, also you can support Marcellus' family and Marcel's funeral costs by clicking the links to their GoFundMes in the description of this video. And their GoFundMes are basically for their funeral costs. And I think we've got like 15K raised as of yesterday for Phil, and I think we have like 11K raised for Marcel. If it's probably changed by this point, considering it's been another day, probably a few hundred more or a few thousand more. I don't really know. But regardless, if you guys do want to support them, you can do so by clicking the link in the description of this video. That's pretty much it for me. If you guys want to see more content, I will be uploading on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and possibly Saturdays when I can, but guaranteed on Tuesdays and Thursdays I will be uploading for you guys, so you can check out my videos then. Turn on notifications for me if you want. Subscribe to my channel if you have not, and please put a hashtag rest in peace Phil in the chat in regards to Phil and his family. If you guys noticed, I also did not monetize this video because I don't think it's right to make profit off of the loss of someone else's family or off of the death of someone else. It just doesn't seem right to me, and I don't want to do that to Phil. So that's it for me. You can check out the links to my social media, everything else in the description of this video. And I do hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.